welcome. Now, if you are looking for some beautiful dishes to eat yourself sexy, when you are just needing to get some beautiful healthy food in your diet, then I just have to show you my beautiful Buddha Bowl. Now, a Buddha Bowl or a poke bowl, beautiful, healthy ingredients. You can use raw or already cooked, perfect for disguising leftovers. So I've actually got a few leftover veggies. I've got some cucumber ribbons. I've got some roast veggies that would just roast up in my air fryer. I've also got these gorgeous little kale, and these are the little baby kalettes, and they are absolutely gorgeous. You can cut those down and eat them raw, but what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil over those and pop them in my air fryer just to get them into sexy little kale chips. So just a little drizzle of oil just so they get nice and crunchy in our air fryer. I'm also going to add some sesame seeds, so that should grab onto that lovely oil and toast up perfectly for us. So you can do as many as you like. I'm just doing that little bunch, and that should cook down in about 4 to 6 minutes. Make sure you don't burn them. So while I've got those beautiful kale chips happening, and of course if you don't have kale, you can use any other veggie that you want, but we are going to also make some beautiful chickpeas. Now, chickpeas are very economical. You can get them any of your supermarkets, and they are very good for you. So just straight out of the tin, you can of course buy dried chickpeas and soak them, but these are a lovely handy thing to have in the pantry. So I've literally just drained that gorgeous juice, and of course if you are on a vegan diet, you can reserve that and make all sorts of gorgeous desserts and mains out of that. So just with our lovely chickpeas, we're actually just going to give these a little quick stir fry just in our pan here, and I'm selecting a nice medium to hot heat. Now with the chickpeas, these are terribly bland all by themselves. So what I'm going to do is, there are so many different versions of this. I would sometimes use my beautiful North African or Moroccan spray tan. It's that lovely Ras Al Hanout. But today, I'm actually going to stir fry these in a little bit of miso paste and some yuzu powder, which yuzu is that lovely Japanese citrus. And I've got a powder here. You can actually buy that at quite a few of the specialty stores, or you could use a fresh orange or lemon zest, whatever you prefer. But this is so nice and fragrant. It's really going to bring out a little bit of flavor and definitely give these chickpeas some color and some personality. So in goes the chickpeas. I'm going to just add a little bit of the miso paste into that, about a tablespoon to 1 tin, half a teaspoon of our yuzu powder, and the kitchen is smelling amazing already. And then literally those just need to stir fry just for a minute or two on a nice high heat. So this smells amazing. I've actually let the chickpeas just lose a little bit of that liquid. It'll just evaporate, and we want them to get nice and sexy and sticky. So these have got some beautiful heat through them. They are also starting to brown off perfectly. So these are actually ready to go. Now these can be served hot, or you can actually put them in the fridge and eat on them for a few days. So hot or cold is absolutely fine. I'm going to turn that heat off, and then just to garnish this, some of our beautiful spring onions. And now to assemble our beautiful Buddha bowl. Now I've chosen a lovely bowl that's going to really be a very substantial main course. Now with the dressings, you can choose any dressing you want. I've got a beautiful little Kewpie mayo, which is that lovely Japanese mayo with some of the toasted sesame seeds through there. Now you can make that yourself. I'm just going to put that into the center of our dish. Now this really depends on how much you want of each one. And literally, like I said, this is a great way to use up leftovers in your fridge. So lovely and nutritious, and I love how all these beautiful colors make it look as if we've worked very hard indeed. Some cucumber strips, some roast Mediterranean vegetables, and literally I just put those into my little air fryer, and that was about 4 minutes, and they are beautifully cooked. Now for our lovely crunchy kale chips, and then all I'm going to do is halve an avocado. I'm going to peel it, pop it on that plate, and we are ready to serve. So I've just peeled that half an avo, and what I've got here on a little plate are some beautiful toasted sesame seeds. I've also popped a little bit of coarse black peppercorn and some of our lovely Japanese Yuzu citrus powder. So this is just going to bling up our avocado and make it look beautiful on the plate. This is then absolutely perfect and ready to serve, guys. I do like to put a bit of color on there, so I'm going to pop some of those lovely edible petals, and I've just got some snapdragons here, but you can find whatever you might have. And of course, cherry tomatoes, beetroot, anything like that will add a valuable pop of color, and I think this will be a wonderful dish to serve, guys, for those days when you need something healthy and you need to just use whatever you have in the fridge. Happy eating, guys, and happy cooking. Enjoy!